The Maidens and the Heart, a story by Esther Tales. The change in Chinwe did not come with noise. It came quietly, like a shadow that follows without being seen. Morning came quietly, but Obinna's heart was already restless. He searched beneath the sleeping mat, lifted the calabash near the wall, and checked the wooden box where he always kept his money. His movements were slow at first, casual, almost careless. Then they became hurried. No, he muttered, turning the box upside down. The coins that should have spilled onto the floor did not appear. Obinna sat back on his heels, confusion creasing his face. He could still see the money in his mind. He had counted it the night before. Earnings from the market, payment for farm labor. Chinwe had been there with him, sitting quietly by the hearth as he counted. He remembered saying, "I will keep it here till morning." He remembered Chinwe nodding. He remembered her leaving before dawn. Yet the money was gone. Obinna rubbed his face slowly. This cannot be so. He stood, searching again, carefully this time. He checked every corner of the hut, even places he knew the money could not be. Nothing. A heavy silence settled around him. Later that morning, Chinwe returned. She greeted him softly. "Good morning, Obinna." He studied her face. She looked the same, calm, gentle, unaware of the storm forming in his chest. "Chinwe," he said slowly. "Sit down." She obeyed. "There is something I must ask you," he continued. "You were with me last night." "Yes," she replied. "You saw the money?" "Yes, I saw it." "And you left before morning?" "Yes." Obinna took a deep breath. "The money is gone." Chinwe frowned. "Gone?" "I have searched everywhere," he said quietly. "It was here last night. Now it is not." Silence stretched between them. "I took the money," Chinwe said. "I am sorry, Obim. I swear I don't know how I did it. That is why I brought it back for you." Obinna studied her face. She looked pale, shaken, nothing like the calm woman he knew. "Are you well?" he asked. "Did someone offend you?" Chinwe shook her head slowly. "Something is wrong with me, but I don't know what it is." He wanted to press further, but the words died on his tongue. Obinna could not rest. The next day, he met Adaeze near the village path. "Adaeze," he said carefully, "did Chinwe ever steal as a child? Did she ever have such a habit?" Adaeze sighed deeply, as though burdened by a long-kept secret. It was her weakness, she lied smoothly. She hid it well. No one talked about it. Obinna stared at her, stunned. "That is not the Chinwe I know." "People change," Adaeze replied quietly. Doubt entered Obinna's heart for the first time. That night, Chinwe went to Adaeze's hut. "My sister," she said, sitting close. "My hands do things my heart does not agree with. I am afraid." Adaeze barely looked at her. "Ah, Chinwe," she replied lightly. "You think too much. Everyone makes mistakes. But this is different," Chinwe insisted. "Please help me." Adaeze sighed and changed the topic. "Have you finished your mats for the market?" Chinwe left with her fear untouched. The next incident happened at the market. The king's guards arrived that morning, clearing a path as they walked through the stalls. People stepped aside respectfully. Chinwe sat quietly at her mat stall, her hands shaking slightly as she worked. Then the pull returned. Her fingers moved without thought. Coins dropped into her palm. A sharp voice broke the air. "Thief!" Hands grabbed her wrist. "I didn't plan it," Chinwe cried. "I don't know why I did it." The crowd gathered quickly. "She has stolen before. She took Obinna's things. She ran away last time." Adaeze stood among them, silent. Chinwe was dragged before the elders. At the square, the sun burned down as witnesses spoke. Obinna stood apart, confusion tearing him apart. When Chinwe was asked to speak, she knelt and lifted her face. "Fathers," she said, her voice breaking, "something has been done to me. My body moves without my spirit's consent. I swear by this land. Ask my friend Adaeze. I have never stolen before." Adaeze was called, but she lied to the elders that it was the bad side of Chinwe that no one knew. Chinwe couldn't believe her eyes. She was weak as tears flooded her eyes. The elders exchanged glances. "There is no proof of Tom's," the oldest said slowly, "but there is proof of stealing." Murmurs rose. Obinna clenched his fists. "This is not who she is," he said quietly. The elder raised a hand. "Love, blind son." Judgment was passed. As Chinwe was taken away, she searched the crowd. Her eyes found Obinna. For a long moment, the world stood still. "I did not betray you," her gaze pleaded. Obinna took a step forward, but stopped. He ran back to his hut, while Chinwe was stoned to death. Adaeze watched from behind, relief settling into her heart. At last, Chinwe was out of the way. The village returned to silence, and with that silence, Chinwe's fate was sealed, not by her hands, but by jealousy wearing the mask of friendship.